Okay, this is Roger at Rogers Freestyle Machine Shop, and today we're going to do a little quick video on my Mosler safe. And kind of hard to get it all in there in one shot, but there it is. Got the wheels under it. This safe is what they call a cannonball safe, and it's, according to the internet, weighs 3,500 pounds, made out of manganese steel, and pretty difficult to get into. It's an old bank safe, and to get in it, you dial your numbers, and then you use this big old crank here. There's the crank, and you crank to turn that thing and then open it, and you can see the thickness of the door. That whole thing rotates in there, and nice thing about it, this is a 1916 Mosler bank safe, and it's got a triple time clock on it. So what you do is before you go home on Friday night, if you're the banker, you go in there and you turn this little key, and you set each one of those little clocks for 72 hours. They're not a time. They don't have time. They don't tell the time. They just have hours on them. So you can set them up to 72 hours. So if you set all three of those at 72 hours, then when you close the safe, and this mechanism here interlocks with that time clock, you can't open that safe for 72 hours. And the reason they got 3 time clocks on there is for redundancy. As long as one of them goes back to 0, you'll be able to open the safe. So if 2 of them fail and the one keeps ticking, you can open that safe. But if those time clocks, if all 3 of them failed, I don't think there's any way to open that safe. And it's made out of manganese steel, and you can't even drill a hole in it. So what that time clock does is push a little lever out here, and it interlocks. So even if you got the combination, you can't rotate this whole thing to unscrew it to get it out. So there it is. There's no concrete or anything in this one. I don't keep anything in there but a little bit of junk. That might be $5 worth of crap in there, but anyway, we got the cover for this. I've got it off so you can see the mechanism, and it's a pretty cool little safe. I like safes. I kind of have a very small collection of safes, but and down at the bottom is just a record safe. Got some worthless paperwork down there, but there it is. You can paint these things up, and they look pretty sharp. Don Gartlett's got one just like it. I seen it on the internet. He had it all painted up real pretty. So if we close this thing up, I suppose that door weighs 400 or 500 pounds. You close it up, and then you turn this crank, and that rotates the dial, or the big door, and then you move the dial. And if you got the time clock set, you can't open it. If you don't set the time clock, then you can open it with just a dial and then unscrewing it. So anyway, that's my Mosler 1916 safe. And one reason I kind of think it's 1916 is somewhere on the internet I read that this thing is gold plated on the door, and they only did that in 1916. And then when you open up the door, there's a patent date on the inside that door is 1916. So it's somewhere close to there, and quite well made. But like I say, there's where it screws into the into the thing there, and the door screws in there. It's all original, the shelves and everything original in there. And well, thanks for watching, and catch you later.